day 14 and I can't see any sign of ice, so surely I must be able to get going now. Have you heard the tale of Aslan and the Gent? Have you seen their travels before? Well, did you know that they're back again and cruising the canals once more? Sold up, downsized for a minimalised alternative life afloat. Going boldly where thousands have been before. One man, one life, one boat. Yep, it has to be. There's no sign of ice here at all. If I encounter another bit of ice, I will eat my own shoes. An interesting little tale associated with the second incarnation of Triumph. A chap by the name of John Bloor purchased the name back in the 90s and set about rebuilding the Triumph brand, and a screaming success it was right from the off. At a press launch for the first model, a journalist asked Mr. Bloor why he went through the trouble of buying the Triumph name, to which he replied that the name was unimportant. All that really mattered was that Britain was once again mass-producing motorcycles. So the journalist replied, "Why didn't you just call the company Bloor?" Now leaving Hinckley behind, and the weather, water quality and the surroundings have all taken a dramatic turn. One word that's used to describe the Ashby more than anything else is beautiful, and especially when it comes to the stretch just after the tunnel near Snareston, towards the end of the canal. Bridge 21, which signals about a mile to Stoke Golding. And I'm in two minds whether to actually stop there or not. So I've waited this long to get going, and then I end up doing about 3 miles and stopping again. Here's a nice little gem, a little boatyard. I think I'll make a decision about Stoke Golding when I get there. I mean, it does have a 13th century church which sits on top of a hill, and the spire is said to dominate the surroundings. And that there's good moorings between bridges 27 and 28. Hopefully just a thin smattering of icy remnants. Please. In fact, I think I will stop. I'm now in my 7th week of this project, season 9, and I mean I'm so close to the end, so to rush when I'm like what is it now, about 10-12 miles from the end. I mean that'd just be a waste, wouldn't it? Get this far and then boom, rush just to get it finished. So no, I am going to stop at Stoke Golding, assuming there's a mooring, of course. Just a boat coming, so I'm just going to sit here and wait. Despite stern warnings to the contrary, I'm pleased to see that at least 2 of the things so far that I was warned about haven't come to fruition. The first one was that I'd be dragging Aslan's derriere all along the canal. And I don't think I've dragged once. And the other was that I would struggle to find somewhere to moor up. And so far, no, there's been plenty of moorings, plenty of good Armco. Yeah, very pleased with it. Stoke Golding appears, and its prominent church. These are the sort of canal features that I miss and enjoyed seeing further south down the canals. All the old boat building and history, and canal way of life. Has almost a kind of crick feeling about it. Most definitely. Quite beautiful. According to boat about there, he got stuck in the ice when it arrived, but further up the canal there. And the only shop close to hand was Stoke Golding, which he says they don't sell very much. Bridge 26, and looking like some moorings just up here on the left. And that'll do me, I think. The canal winds around Stoke Golding, and I can see on the map that between bridges 27 and 28, the moorings there are about the same distance from the village as the ones back there. Bridge 27. Well, now to look for these excellent moorings. That's what the guide says. Hello, are these on the right here? Are these visitor moorings as well? There's a sign back there saying 2 days. Maybe, maybe not. Well, I certainly struck the jackpot here. Obviously the local soup kitchen for ducks. Stoke Golding then. Birthplace of the Tudor dynasty, eh? For such a rural and peaceful, idyllic, historic village, it seems to have a lot of traffic. Maybe they're all rushing towards the village's church, shop and pub. Though I'm only interested in the church and the shop. '13th and 14th centuries, eh? Still going strong. Back in 2021 they did some renovation work. Always eerily quiet in churches. Eerily quiet. But from an historic and architectural standpoint, never bettered. A rather curious mixture of old and new. Well, I thought it only had one pub, but it's got three. And despite the shop proudly claiming that it's open, it's not. Oh well, not to worry. Back to Aslan and a nice cup of tea. Not the chattiest shopkeeper I've ever encountered, but I wanted milk and that's what she had. So, job done. The sun is out, the sky's blue. There ain't no ice to spoil progress. No, that doesn't work, does it? Only thing I have to contend with today, and looks like tomorrow, are about 30 to 35 mile an hour winds. Onwards to Market Bosworth, about 5.5 miles away. And the canal remains rural for the remainder of its length, all the way to the terminus at Snareston. Near to Market Bosworth is Bosworth Field, the site of the Battle of Bosworth Field, which, according to my in-depth research, I've managed to ascertain is a field. Now that's what I call a private mooring. Yeah, a viewer there. It's not lost on me that being stuck at Hinckley for 2 weeks, I'd said 4 days before at Atherstone that in 2017 I'd been stuck in Atherstone for 8 days due to mechanical failure, and then 4 days later there I am, stuck through no fault of Aslan for 2 weeks. This is what I go on about tempting fate. I've just had one of those sudden sinking feelings that might have been Steve from Forgo Narrowboating. If it was you, I apologise. I'll blame brain fog or early senility. Refuse disposal is closed. You will go to prison for a very long time and be introduced to Mr. Big in the showers. Forrest Gump! Oh my god, right from the beginning. The feathers floating in the sky, the music's going. An original historic market town.